pick up 1 to the 35. Guys, let's chat about Michigan. Breaking into the top 15 is one step closer to the college football playoff. You've made it this far. The dream is within reach. Question becomes, will they take the next step, Jesse?
You got to keep winning. Now, when we're talking about this team, you're hearing college football playoff in the same sentence because of where they're ranked in the top 15. So, David, as they move forward, they've got to continue to elevate and ascend with their talent and play on the field.
Yeah, and it's exciting, right? To be mentioned, it's exciting. To hear yourself talked about on shows and to be a team that's getting respect is great. Now, let's keep pushing that pedal to the floor to be the best team we can be.
Play fake, Underwood. Rushes on him. He'll try to do it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. Wants to adjust the pattern. Underwood in the gun on 3rd down. Good timing on the quick out. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
That's a tough pill to swallow if you're on defense. 3rd down, you're blitzing. You're expecting to be able to affect the quarterback, but give this offensive line, these guys, credit because they were able to pick everything up and give their quarterback an opportunity to throw clean from the pocket to pick up that 1st down.
The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field.
Ready? Blue 85. Blue 85. 8-14 choice. 8. Spade Ruby.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. With the catch, it's Stewart. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the 1st down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and I think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Lined up in the gun on 3rd down, Underwood. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got his man on the right. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And because the receiver was able to drive back to the QB on that curl route against man coverage, he was able to create a little bit of separation between him and the defender, and that was a big key in getting that 1st down.
Underwood finds his man. It's Buchanan. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period.
Ready? Go. Come on.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And I think this is starting to explode.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll try to run for it. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on fourth down. The Wolverines racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wide receiver comes in motion.
Bender. Go, shift. Four.
Fourth down, Underwood. He caught it. And now he's going to glide away from pressure. He's going to take a shot. He hauls it in, and nobody's close. Open spacing. The tag. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, UCLA.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Well, this guy shot out of the cannon, 2 catches on the opening drive, and finally going back to him again. This time, they don't hook up, but he's a guy that needs to touch the football often, and I think this offense has to keep trying to find ways to get him involved.
Blue 22.
Here's Underwood to throw. Might be looking to run. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Well, obviously it's raining here in this game, and the ball's slippery. I don't know if that slipped out of the QB's hands a little bit, but it certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
The run inside. It's Knight. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. Just a short pass to the tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Man, nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be, is just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays.
Makes the catch, and he's free. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bruins.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The give to the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Now, ready, black 18, black 18. Chill, 390, Twilight, 390, Twilight, Ruby.
Running inside, it's Marshall.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
Ready, blue 85, blue 85.
Might be calling a hot route.
Stack.
Throwing, Underwood. Grab near the marker, it's Marsh. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Dropping back, it's Underwood. He's got an open man. It's a seam wide, and he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Michigan.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle. That's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he made the extra point without problem. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 51 yards out. He'll bring it out. It's Morgan. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Knight. Across the 25, he's got room. Oh, he found a space on the right. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Bruins. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. run inside. It's Marshall. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Underwood from the gun on third down. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The Bruins call timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They punt it away on fourth down. He's got great speed. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Running inside. It's Knight. Makes it past the marker. Give him 105 yards on the ground, and he is well within striking distance of a 1,200-yard rushing season. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Iamaleava. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Knocked down at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there, and gets a first down. Excellent job using the clock. They get the timeout, 2 ticks remaining, and now they can put up points before going to the locker room. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead is even bigger. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and Week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. We start with the Washington Huskies taking on the Indiana Hoosiers.
And the Wolverines will kick it away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Creates a little space. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
They get a huge gain on that toss play, and this running back, when he's got the ball in space, watch out. You see when he's out in the perimeter of the field, he's able to pick his spots. He can make people miss. He's got a bevy of moves. Way to generate the explosive play.
So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Makes the catch. It's Knight. There he goes. Inside and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UCLA. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
So here comes the Michigan offense. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The freshman running back being attended to. We hope he's able to get back in the game shortly. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He might want another play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
They go play action, Bryce Underwood. The short hands, it's Marshall.
Yeah, how about the running back showing you a little agility, baby? A little toe tapping on the sidelines. He looked like a wide receiver. Make sure he kept his feet in bounds, makes the catch, gets some positive yards.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late.
Ready? Red 18. Lily.
Leaves it with the back. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
The Wolverines are flying down the field. Play action with Underwood. Had to get rid of it quickly. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they've built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Going the other way, and he's got room. Spinderella. And he was finding space, and he took it all the way back to the 22.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Breaks into the open. Got enough space. Touchdown, Bruins. And the route is on.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Stewart. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Michigan offense heads out to get this drive started. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
And the Wolverines trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Sends it back in motion. Underwood sets up the screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Well, one thing you got to say about this guy is he's very, very poised. He knew he had that defender bearing down on him. He got hit right as he threw it. Still, though, it didn't affect his accuracy. Nice job getting that completion.
Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Might be changing the route. Bryce Underwood from the gun on 3rd down. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th.
Mustang.
Underwood to throw for it on 4th. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's complete on the right side. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Underwood on the play action. He's got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Twin receivers on both sides of the field. It's 2nd and 4. Here's Underwood to throw. Skips away from pressure. He'll pull it down and run. Slides, avoids the punishment, and picks up the first down.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The run inside. It's Marshall. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25 late in the season. Time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. One more period to go and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Quarterback making adjustments. Throwing, Underwood. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quick completion on the out route. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Underwood in the gun on third down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. They'll stop the clock momentarily here to check on the injured Wolverine. That is their sophomore starting wide receiver. Hope he's just shaken up momentarily. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on it. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Bryce Underwood to throw for it on fourth. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
Man, another fourth down conversion. We've seen a couple of those now on this drive, David. The defense, they just need one stop. Someone's got to step up and make a play, and on this drive, they just haven't been able to do it.
And you can put it away late in the game, get that fourth down stop. Obviously, you're feeling really good about winning the football game, but this is why people go for it so much more nowadays, man. That extra down, that extra...
Makes the grab in their space.
I tell you, the fullback, he's just not a guy that you're going to tackle and catch, right? You got to bring this guy down on the ground. He can make people miss. He's got a little bit of speed. He showed you it right there.
The Wolverines can really attack on this second and short. The inside handoff. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Quarterback may change this route. Play fake, Underwood. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football...
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on fourth and long. Fourth down, Underwood. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Rides to the back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to four-down territory. Here's third and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up fourth down as this defense defense makes a play.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. They'll send the back in motion. Iamaleava to throw for it on fourth. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Now, what a great second effort by the receiver there. Catches the football. He knows he's got to get some yards to get that first down. Nice job understanding that, getting to the sticks and getting the first down.
The keeper on the option. Might have a chance. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And how about the QB? We haven't seen it all game long, man. Nice job coming up big in a big moment in the fourth quarter. He says, nobody there, takes off, does it with his feet, and gets the first down.
Running inside, it's Cox. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Second down.